Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video we are going to be talking about a very serious problem that is occurring from the Japanese heavy tank tech tree in a World of Tanks Blitz. Wargaming is currently doing micro-patch tests for update 9.1, and the latest micro-patch they have added into the game is 8.1001. This micro-patch has been added to Asia and RU, but because of the schedule, EU is scheduled in about 3 hours from recording this video, and the North American server, which is what I play on, is in 12 hours. So I'm kind of lucky on the fact that my server is the last to update. Now, the reason this is good news for me is that the Japanese heavies are disappearing, like completely out of the game. If you go to the Japanese tech tree, there's no Japanese heavy line anymore. And if you owned a Japanese heavy, it's not in your garage. The only one that is in your garage is the Type 71. And if you get into a battle or play the Type 71, it crashes your game and everybody else's game that has also played in the tank. Yeah, it's really not a good bug. It's causing a pretty big problem. And I do want to point out now, there's a lot of people that have been concerned that this is taking the tanks out of their garage. No, don't be worried. The tanks that you have ground, the Japanese heavies, are still in your garage, even if they've disappeared for you. It's just a visual effect that Wargaming is currently messed up on. The tanks are still going to be visible. Now, the tanks that are currently affected by this are the Type 68, the Chisei, the Junu, the Mitsu 108, the High Score, which is the Tier 5 event Sherman that Wargaming gave out for free, the Ranger, which is the new Battle Pass Tier 6, the Caliban, and the Karo 45 ton. So, if you're either a tester and you're playing in the Karo and the Caliban, or you have the High Score from the event, or any of the Japanese heavies, I would highly suggest to not try and play any of the Japanese heavies, and for now, not really play the game until Wargaming does fix this bug, as this is a pretty big problem. If you don't own any of those vehicles, thankfully there is another way to see if you are currently being affected by this bug. Go to your Battle Pass and go to Stage 30 on it. Stage 30 is where the Ranger exists. And as I said previously, the Ranger will no longer appear in your garage if this issue is occurring in your game. So go to Stage 30, and if there's no picture of the Ranger there and it's just an American flag on the background, then yeah, you got a problem with your Battle Pass, and you should probably not click the tank, because if you do so, it's going to crash your game. As well, camouflages are not going to work, and it won't let you preview them. It's a pretty big issue. I don't actually know how Wargaming managed to blunder this one, but I guarantee they are freaking out frantically right now. I'm hoping that they're just going to do the simple option of reset the server and put it to the previous patch they were on. Just roll back the update or the micro patch, and everything's fixed, and they can go test that micro patch and see what's wrong with it on another server or another game that they have tested and loaded up. But either way, Wargaming is known for their mess-ups in really everything when it comes to Blitz. I mean, just this week, we've had a very big trolling issue of people spamming long strings of text in a specific way that would cause people to lag or even crash out of their game, which was a pretty big issue. That's why, if you're wondering, you can only type like 10 characters now in chat, is because of Wargaming's current fix to it, and hopefully they're going to make a long-term fix in the future. Although that one's not 100% on Wargaming, that's just people being general scumbags and toxic, ruining other people's fun because they think it's funny. So there's been a lot of people abusing that. It's kind of sad that people will abuse things like that, but I guess that's just how the nature of some people are in reality. We've also had bugs previously, like the Type 71, which was also this month, where if you were running the gun depression module, opponents against you could not see, and I'm still sure it's not fixed, but yeah, if people are running gun depression, you can't see that they are running the gun depression module, and it only shows them as using the 6 degrees. I remember during the Battle Pass event that there were people that got the Emil 1 from the tech tree in the Christmas event. Sorry, not the Battle Pass, the Christmas event. When Wargaming had the snow globes out, you could get the Emil 1 in the snow globe because Wargaming miscoded. Really, Wargaming is not doing a great job when it comes to quality assurance, and they either need to get a better team or just get their crap together, because enough is enough. There's enough bugs here, and this is definitely causing problems. I mean, you're going to have to probably not play this game for my suggestion for at least today, or I'm going to make a community post when this is fixed, so just keep an eye on my channel. I'll have the community post up in hopefully a few hours, but if it doesn't get fixed, then yeah, I'm just going to have to wait till tomorrow. I would guess, though, that Wargaming is very urgently trying to fix this, as this is a very big problem that is definitely going to affect their player base. So yeah, keep that in mind. Either way, let me know if this is affecting you. I have a feeling that this is affecting almost every player on the RU and Asia server. If you are on the EU server, let me know if this affects you as well. Hopefully it doesn't, and Wargaming has figured out, hey, let's not put it on the future servers, but you never know. I mean, they put it on Asia and then RU, so yeah. So EU's in, as I said, a couple hours, and then I'm on the last. So if it affects me, then I know Wargaming's really just not doing a good job at this. Either way, this is a big problem. Now, there is a fix to this problem, but I would not suggest to do it unless, first of all, you play on PC, and second of all, you understand how to edit your game client without completely breaking your game. If you want to try it, I would highly suggest to join my Discord server. I'll have it linked in the description down below, where in my Blitz news section, my moderator posted a very long and lengthy description on how to fix your game by going through the game files and rolling back the current patch. I wouldn't suggest to do it, but if you're up to the challenge and you understand a bit about how to go into your game files, then it definitely could be a viable solution to you. Just as a bit more information, do not restart or delete your game thinking that that is going to solve the problem. I've had some accounts from people that when they have restarted their game, they've had to download 4 gigabytes of data for no reason, as basically they have re-downloaded the game, so there's a big issue with that. And I should also mention that people that have deleted their game and tried re-downloading it, that's going to do literally nothing, because when you download your game, guess what? It's going to download all those files back, and then it's going to be basically like you played just before. So don't restart your game, don't delete your game, don't try doing anything, just wait it out. It's not going to be the end of the world if you can't play World of Tanks Blitz, a mobile game, for 2 or 3 hours while Wargaming works on a fix to their own problem they've created. Either way, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. I'm just always astounded at how many bugs come out of this game. Like, obviously every game has bugs here and there, but these are some pretty serious bugs that you would think quality assurance would be able to check before they release into the game. My guess is that Wargaming doesn't check. They just throw the patch right into the game, thinking that everything's going to work well. And when it doesn't, then they're like, oh, well, we'll just, take our time at the neglect of our players until it gets fixed. Either way, I mean, that's just how this company's ran. It seems like there's a lot of negligence. Wargaming, if you're watching this, get your crap together. This is, it's pretty embarrassing. I mean, this is a long string of bugs and patches you guys have had to do. And I'm guessing that this isn't going to be the last of it in the next couple of months to come. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you're still experiencing this issue, and if you're on the EU server, let me know if you're experiencing this issue in the future, because I'm recording this before the EU server is getting the patch. Let me know if it's fixed. Let me know if you're going to have the problem as well, or if I'm going to have to look out to it as well. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. As I always try to pride myself on getting the fastest, most reliable, and trustworthy information out, this should definitely help you guys. So please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, and make sure to click that like button and notification icon so you can be notified on other, sometimes important information about the game that might just help you from messing your game files up. Either way, make sure to click that subscribe button. Bye-bye.